Welcome back, teachers. Okay, so right in the last lesson, we assigned this. So we told the kids to tap the add response. So the kids will always tap this add response button to start. Alright, so and the like. So I'm going to create a video for the students on how they can answer these questions or how they can respond to your activities. So students too can see it. Teachers also can watch that video to see the students' point of view on how to answer activities. So anyway, in this lesson, activities again, assign activity. In this lesson, I want to show us how to create our own activity. Alright? So maybe as teachers, you want to create your own activity. So let's go right here to create new activity. So that's create new activity. Now let's say I want this activity to be about let's say phonics. I don't know, I'm just trying to type something. Phonics. Right? So now inside here, let's say I want them to tap. So they should always learn to tap the add button to begin activity. The reason why you always need this tap add button to begin activity is for the kids, because this is where the template is. The students will work directly on top of this template. Okay, so if you want a template for the kids to work on, the templates must be in photos, in drawings, or in notes. Work best. All right. So let's say, for instance, I want to add. So I say tap add button to begin activity. Okay, so let me just stop there. Let me go to Google. All right, let me just now in Google right now. So I have to now type something in Google, right? Worksheet on, let me just call it worksheet on phonics. Okay, let's say phonics sounds. So it depends. Look at it now. So Google is giving me suggestions. So maybe grade 3 if I want, preschool, nursery. So teachers can just explore any one of them. Let's say since I'm just using kindergarten as my example, so I just click on kindergarten. Now remember that Seesaw does not accept PowerPoint, does not accept Microsoft Word, only accepts images. Now if it accepts PDF, okay, it's going to serve as an example, but kids cannot directly work on PDF. I'm going to show you that so you can see that kids cannot directly work on PDF. So it's not advisable to attach PDF as students' template. So when you are here, when you want to add a template here, do not attach a PDF. See, photos, drawings, notes. Do not attach PDF. You can attach PDF here. If you want them, maybe the PDF is going to be something that's going to serve as an instruction. Maybe like the PDF is just serving as so many examples on what to do. So the children can always have what to do so they can then. But once you want the children to work on Seesaw directly, it must be a photo, it must be a drawing, it must be a note. A note in the sense that a note like this. Let me click right here. A note. Alright, a note. So let me close here. Alright, so now I've gone to Google right now, I've tapped this. So let me click on images because that's what it works with. Seesaw only works with images. So let's say I like this one, write my sound. Let's say this is what I like. Okay, remember you must go to images. As teachers, you must go to images. Alright, that's the best. If you are on under all, see, this is all, right? So always try to go to images because that's what Seesaw allows, images, for the kids to work on images. So now let me say write my sound again. Okay, did you observe something? Let me show you. Let me click on something. Oh, it's because my internet is kind of fast now. Now look at this. You always see this. Yes, this. Did you see that line there? Teachers, you need to wait for that line to be done. Oh, okay, let me click on another one. I want to see the one that's going to have that line. Okay, yeah. There's one line that's going to show right here. Once the line shows, that line. Once that line shows, don't do anything until the line doesn't show. Once the line doesn't show, yes, you can then do something. Okay, good. Let's even say, look at this. What's my sound? You want to use this, right? As a teacher, if you want to use this, what you have to do is to put your mouse on this right now, on this image, right click on it, right click on it, and then go to save image as. Remember what I said again. Put your mouse on it, your mouse pointer on it, right click on it, and then go to save image as. Okay, good job. So you can save it, maybe save it in your desktop, maybe you can save it in your documents, maybe you can save it in your downloads, anyone you want. So let me say I save it in my desktop and I call it, what's my sound? Okay, let me just say I call it sound. Just I call it sound, and then I click on save. So it's saved in my desktop as sound. It has downloaded, right? Good. So I'm going to go to my Seesaw now in order to get my instructions right. So what do I want them to do? Look at it. So I can put it like this. What's my sound can be the name of my activity. Right? So I want the students to shade. Okay, so now let me go to, I can say phonics, I can leave it as that, and I can say, let me say this, let me give them first instruction right now. Okay, tap, okay, let's leave this alone, let me just say shade with the highlighter. Alright, this is the highlighter. This is the highlighter. Highlighter allows them to shade. Highlighter. So you have to put colon, highlighter, colon. Don't worry, this link is going to be provided. So highlighter, look at this. Tap add button to begin activity. Shade with the highlighter. So what's this now? Shade with the highlighter the beginning sound of each picture. Good. The beginning sound of each picture. Fantastic. So that's that, right? Good. Now that's that. This is basically what you want them to do. And then you can then go to tap. So you always tell the kids that, okay, tap check once you are done. Tap check. So make sure your spellings are correct anyway. Tap check once you are done. The check is this. This is the check. The check is this. That green button right there. Once you are done. Okay. Now you can, maybe in the beginning you can tell them to listen to the voice instruction. Alright, listen to the voice instruction. Okay, good. So now kids love voice instruction, so you have to just this. Let's click on it again to revise that, and then you click on the blue icon. Hi kids, this is Miss Stephanie right here. Now our activity today is phonics. Now in phonics right now, these are the instructions I want you to do. There's going to be a worksheet which you're going to click on and you're going to work with it. Now this is how I want you to do it. First of all, listen to the voice instruction, which is what you're doing right now. Tap add button to begin activity. All right. Now shade with the highlighter the beginning sound of each picture. Tap check once you're done. That's the green check icon once you are done. So that's that. So once you're done recording, then you just click on this to stop it. That's the pause to stop it. Then you wait for it to process to 100% as we did the other time. All right. We have to wait. Good. That's done, right? Good. Now look at this. Add multimedia instructions or examples. So click right here as the teacher right now. Now let's go to drawing. Click on drawing. I want to show you something, teachers. Click on drawing. Now once you click on drawing, go to this camera that this is. So then quickly highlight this, how it works. This first one is for typing anything inside. That's how this one works. That's this one, right? Don't worry, I'm still going to talk more on those ones later. This is if you want to record how is to be done. And this is to take a picture, that's to take a photo of yourself, and this is to upload something. So now we want to upload what we did. This is to serve as an example. Remember, this is not really the final thing the kids are going to work on, but it's going to serve as an example. So I saved it as sound. This is just an example for the kids to get it. So that it is brought here. Now you expand it. These are handles for you to expand. So it's better to expand from these handles right here. This one's on top by the side. So have an even expansion. So this is it right here. Okay, let's just say I stretch it a little bit. Alright, I think that's okay. That's okay for now. Now, if I've stretched it like this, I'm going to come over here, this button right here. If I'm not okay with it, I can delete, I can duplicate, I can lock. Now, locking is that I don't want the kids to move it around. So let me click on lock. This is the purpose of this right now. So the kids see, I cannot drag it. I cannot drag it. If I click on it, I cannot drag it. But look at it. Let's say I unlock it. See, I can drag it. Ooh, interesting, right, teachers? Well done. I know it's interesting. So look at this right now. Then we click on lock. So lock now, we cannot move it. We cannot move it around. Okay. Now, let's say you want to record what you are going to tell the children to do. So to serve as an example for the kids to know what to do. Remember, this is a multimedia instruction. This is not the worksheet that the children are going to work on directly. That one, we're still going to put that inside. But this is the instruction for what the kids are going to do. So let's say you want to record yourself doing it. So you just click on record. Then it starts recording in 2, 1, and go. So you can just say, hi, now it has started recording. This is it. Recording. When it's on red, it has started recording. So you have 5 minutes to do this. 5 minutes. And once you're done, you click on done. So this is how you start. Let's say, for instance, remember, this is the highlighter icon. So you might just start. Hi, kids. So this is what I want you to do today. Click on the highlighter button. Choose any color you want. Remember, as we're doing this, it's recording it. Choose any color you want. And then go over here. Now, kids, what animal is this? Cat. 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 What's that? A cat. So what does it begin with? K. Oh, fantastic. K. So now let's shade, because the instruction says we should shade. Fantastic, kids. Well done. Well done. Now the next one is hat. Hat. So it starts with what? What's the beginning sound? H. Oh, well done. Now change your color, kids. Change your color and then go over there and shade the beginning sound. Well done, kids. Good job. Now this is what is this? What animal is this? Hand. Well done. Ant. Ant. So what's the first letter? Well done. So change the color again and then color the first letter that starts it. Okay, so the kids, this is what I want you to do. This is a flower. So what letter does it start with? So let's say, teachers, maybe you just do kind of like maybe you do 4 for them. So after you do 4 for them, then you tell them to do the rest for themselves. I'm just trying to just give you an example, right, of how this thing works. Now, if you make a mistake, you can undo. See, if I undo that, see, it goes away. So maybe I'm not sure of what maybe I just made it. Maybe I colored arrow mistakenly. I can undo that. See, and then I can go back here and then tell the kids. We can then go over here to change that. So now that's how to do it. But remember, you're recording, so it's better not to make a mistake. Remember, you're recording for the kids to know what to do. So it's better to know what you're doing at that point in time. And I still have a lot of time, right? So maybe I can just go maybe this. What's this, kids? A rabbit. Oh, good. B, E, and T. Rabbit. So what's the first letter? So let's go over there and then color that. Well done, kids. So you're going to do the rest by yourself. You're going to do everything by yourself, but I've given you an example on what to do. All right, kids. Good job. Now, once you're done, I want you to then color each animal or each object you see. Just color it. Just highlight it to color it. Any color you want, kids. Okay? Have fun with it. All right, kids. Now you can color it any color you want. All right? Well done, kids. I'm proud of you already. So I'm going to see your activity. When will I see this activity? Maybe tomorrow, right? Good job, kids. Well done. So teachers, once you're done with this, just click on done. You're done. You are done. Well done, teachers. Now you can watch it yourself again. You can watch yourself. So now click on play video. So you can just see, hi, now it has started recording. This is it. Recording. When it's on red, it started recording. So you have 5 minutes to do this. 5 minutes. And once you're done, you click on done. So this is how you start. Let's say, for instance, remember, this is the highlighter icon. So you might just start. Hi, kids. So this is what I want you to do today. Click on the highlighter button. Choose any color you want. Remember, as we're doing this, is recording it. Choose any color you want. And then go over here. Now, kids, what animal is this? Cat. What's that? A cat. So what does it begin with? K. Oh, fantastic. K. So now let's shade, because the instruction says we should shade. Fantastic, kids. So well done.
Good.
Well,
So anyway, so I click on the green button to upload it. So that's it. Alright, so that's how it works. So the kids now have an example on what to do. So teachers, maybe you shouldn't talk too much like I did. Just go straight to the business. Alright? Just go straight. The kids, make sure that they get to know what they are supposed to do. So they've listened to your voice instruction. I've told you, if you don't want the voice instruction, you can always delete it. You can play your voice instruction to hear yourself again, so to know that, okay, did I say it well, did I not say it well? Then that's that, right? So with the example attached right now, you've attached an example. So that's what you want them to do. Now in this, remember I kind of shaded the plant, the object, sorry. So you can also say color the objects with the highlighter tool using different colors. Okay, so shade with the highlighter to the beginning sound of each pictures. Then I can continue here to say use different colors. See? That's it. Alright? Good. Now then you then attach the template for the student's response. You attach the template. To attach the template, you have to use drawing. So you click on drawing again. You go over here. I've told you what this does. You've now known what this does. You've known what this does. So I'm going to click right here and I'm going to click on upload. So I'm going to bring out the worksheet that I've just done. That's that. Good. I'm going to expand it. Good job. Well done, teachers. Good job. So as usual, I must try to lock it down. Okay, I can lock it down to ensure that the kids don't drag it all about. Alright, I was just showing you that in the previous one. Actually, that one is a video. I created a video with recording, so the kids don't even need to drag, but I just showed you that. Anyway, so you do this. This is the actual worksheet now that the children are going to use. So you can click on this down for them. So once you click down, this one down for them, the kids know that this is what they're going to use. But you've already told them they're going to use the highlighter tool, this one, the highlighter tool. So that is that. So you can create the instruction for them again here. Maybe you want it to be created again. Maybe just in case you want to make this bolder, just maybe type in shade Now you can click out, you must click outside there. If you want to shrink this, click outside there and then see, shrink. So it's shrinking it. Can you see? Making it bigger, shrinking, shrink, bigger. So let's leave it at this size. So I'm going to the same two options are here. You can style it if you want a different font. See, you can use a different font, any font you want. It has only 6 fonts, a newspaper kind of font, a feather kind of font. I think I like this one. And you can play around. Maybe you want this one because it's a shade, so you want them to shade it. So now let's click. So I'll double click back inside. To type back inside, you have to double click inside again. So shade space the beginning sound of each picture. How cool is that? So you click outside. See, once you're done, you click outside. Click outside. Now look at it. You can drag it. You can expand it. Okay, so this is it. Shade the beginning sound of each picture. So the kids already know what to do. Now you can then decide to say, okay, let me create a background. Let me create a background. This is for shapes. All right, so let me create a background. So shapes right now, if I click on shapes, we don't need shapes there. But I'm just trying to say, look at how to do shapes. It's just a quick one so that you can learn how to do shapes. You can bring out, once you click on it, see it's out. Click on the one you want, out. So in case you want to teach the kids some shapes and you want to draw the shapes yourself, just click on it. The shapes are out. Click on it. The shapes are out. Click. The shapes are out. Click. The shapes are out. So that's how to make shapes instantly. Anyway, let me undo that. We don't need shapes here. So that's the function of shapes. And obviously, you can move them. I hope you know that. Just like any other thing here, you can. Because this one we've locked this, so I cannot move this. I've locked it. See, unlock, move. But this one I've not locked it, so it's right here. And I can expand it as usual. I can check out the options. I can duplicate it. I can delete it. I can lock it. I can style it to make it. Look at it. Different skins, styling. I can order it. I can bring it to the front or to the back. So if I say send to back, I think I've chosen send to back, right? Send to back. Okay, now let's go away from here. Now look at this. If I drag it, see? Do you see where it's going to? To the back. Send to back. Send to back. So you can always come over here and bring it back. Order, bring to front. So let me click outside. Click on it, bring to front. How cool is that? So that's how to use the options right here. Delete, duplicate is going to create another one. It works for all this, even this one too. I can duplicate it. Can you see that I can duplicate it? I can delete it. I can lock it. I can order it to the front or to the back, and I can style it. So that's that, right? So let me delete it. So teachers, you've explored all this. You can style, you can order, bring to front or send to back. You can lock it if you don't want the kids to move them around. You can duplicate it or you can delete it. Those are the options available. Okay, so right now, let me end this part with background. So let me give it a background just to make it fun, you know, funky for the kids to love. Let me give it a kind of rainbowish kind of background. So once you click on any background you click at all, any background, you click at all, see, background, any background you click, then just click outside. That's all. You're done. Okay, how cool is that? So look at the instructions right here. You click outside. Okay, this is what you want the kids to do, and you want the kids to use this. Alright, so you're done with this. Once you're done, you can zoom. Look at how to zoom. Once you click on this, see, maybe you want to see it more, or you can take it back to normal. Now, when you click on this, all the tools here disappears. See, nothing. So you just want to see how it looks like without the tools. When you click back here, the tools comes back. So you click on now. This is still appearing. Just click back here. It's going to disappear. So you can delete this whole thing, which we don't want to do. All right. So we're going to come over here to click on the check button. When we click on the check button, then that checks everything. Now, when you go over here, sorry, this video is a little bit long because you need to grasp this. When you go over here right now, this is add page. See, you can add another page. So let's say you want another worksheet, you can
put another one right here. Still the same principles. Just so now, if you want to delete that, you can come over to these three buttons right here. You can duplicate this page. You can delete it. So let's delete it, and it asks you obviously, say yes. So you can duplicate this one also. See? So you have two of this. You can even create one more. So you have 3 pages. Can you see that? Good. So let me delete this again. Yes. Let me delete this. And then yes. Now you will notice only this one, it only has duplicate. Why? Because it's only one. The way to delete it is from here. If there were 2, then it will have duplicate and delete. Did you notice that? But because it's 1, if I click here, right here, see, delete and start over. No way. So we're going to go right here and then we're done. So we're going to click. This is what the kids are going to work with. Then we click right here and then we've attached our own activity. So we've created our own activity right now. This is where, see, this part, student template, this is where your students are going to respond directly on top of this template. While this is the example of how you want the kids to answer it, or maybe a video. You know, the last time we created a YouTube link, maybe you want them to watch a video before they answer the activity. Then right here is where you record your instructions. And then you type in your instructions here using any of this. If you want them to record themselves while painting, you can tell them to record themselves. Okay, so any one of them, then you put your title and then you click on save. See, it's right here. So kids can actually come over here. They will click on this icon, this play button, to watch it. So they've seen the example. So once a kid have watched this example, then the kid can obviously now come here to say, okay, now let me start because I've watched it. Do you get this, teachers? This is fantastic, right? Good job, teachers. So I can go back. There's no need of you being too hasty to assign. You don't need to assign it. You can go back to library. Just say, let's say for instance, you still want to add something later. You can go back to assign, and then you can. Well, let's say I'm done. So I'm done now. I can now come over here and click on assign. Remember how we used to assign? You can click right here. If you want to assign to some kids, click outside. You want to assign to some kids, maybe differentiation. If you want to assign to 2, 3 kids, 4, 6, whatever kids. So I want to assign it to all. Now folder, what folder should this be? This should be inside the folder of Jolly Phonics. Let's call it that. And then, sorry about that, let's go to skills. What skills do I want? I want the student to have it based on, okay, there was no skill on English here. Okay, so I can just create a skill quickly. New skill. Sorry about this, teachers. That is kind of long. It's because we need to get this very well. Because if you get this very well, that's it. I can give it a name and I can give it a code. And I can just type 1.ph. It's just something. Just 1.ph. And what grade do you want it? Do you want it for all your students? Do you want it for, you have to put in your grade. If you want it in kindergarten, if you want it in year 1, you put it there. If you want it in year 6, year 5, you put it there. So let's say K. And then you don't need all of this. You don't need this one. So then you check it. So skill has been added. So once the skill has been added, then you can click on this skill. Now this skill adding is because you just want to give some students maybe 4 stars, maybe based on what they've done, 3 stars, 6 stars, 2 stars, 1 star based on what the child did. Maybe you didn't like what the child did very much. You can give the child a 1 star, a 2 star, a 3 star. Maybe the accumulation of stars over the week might make you then get the star of the week. Something like that as teachers, right? The star of the week. Maybe the person that got more stars can be the star of the week. Something like that, right? Good. So once you're done, you've checked this, you've checked this, you've checked this, then you go over here and then you click. And then lastly, you come to assign to one class. Teachers, I've already told you about scheduling also. You can schedule it if you want. Assign it to a day, a time, a specific day, a specific time. If you want to assign it to any day, any month. See, months are here. Months are here. Of course, we cannot assign to a past month. Like that, you keep going, right? Good job. Well done, teachers. So if we want to increase, decrease, increase, decrease, AM, PM, whichever way, but we're not doing that, so we're going to use this. Alright, so I'm going to click on assign immediately. So if you try this out, it's going to work. Don't worry about it, it is going to work. It's going to assign it exactly the day you inserted, and exactly the time you inserted. But I'm going to use this one, assign immediately. So I'm going to click on this. Then lastly, always remember this, assign to one class. Click there. That's it, teachers. That's it. You've successfully created your own worksheet apart from the community worksheet, and you've learned how to use some tools. Fantastic, teachers. Well done. Sorry this video took some time. Yes, you need to understand this video very well. Alright, bye. Bye. Well done, teachers.